All right, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We're going to begin coming onto our backs. So we'll take our time reclining so that we're taking good care of our bodies along the way. And as you come to recline, let's bring our feet to the outer edges of the mat, but rest your knees together. So we have this knock-kneed posture. This can sometimes be really nice for neutralizing the low back. And then let's rest our hands on our torso. Bring one hand to your heart center, one hand to your stomach. Close your eyes and start to create a directional breath flow. Taking slow, deep breaths. We'll inhale, breathing into our stomachs, filling up with breath, filling up through the top of our chest. And then we'll breathe out, emptying from the top of our lungs to the bottom. And so that's the direction, fill from the bottom to the top. And empty from the top to the bottom. Now I invite you to join me for the next several breaths, creating this breath flow. Breath is such just a simple act, but it can do so much to ready us to move. Let's take just another few deep breaths together. Really enjoying the sense of having nothing else to do in this moment besides cultivate this beautiful and healing breath pattern. Okay, let's gently bring our hands off of our torsos and start to separate our knees. Bring your knees and your feet to hip bone distance apart. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. And just give yourself a little squeeze, hugging your knees in, lengthening your low back. And then you may discover that it would feel really good to gently circle your knees. Or you may discover you prefer stillness. Just listen to your body's preference here. Following your intuition and following the signals your body gives you about what would be beneficial to you in this moment. And then let's place our feet back on the floor and then bring your right ankle to cross over your left thigh. Flex your right ankle and use your right hand to gently press your right thigh away from you, starting to create a gentle stretch. And if this is available to your body, You can hug your legs in towards you, wrapping both hands around your left thigh to bring them in towards you. And we haven't mentioned breath again, but try to maintain that directional flow here, making this a more meditative and centered experience. You can also try straightening your left leg so you can create some hamstring stretch here as we linger just a little bit longer, pressing your left foot to the sky, keeping it flat. Okay, bring your left foot back to the floor and let's drop our legs to the left. So your foot, your right foot, comes to the floor outside your left hip. Keep your arms stretching wide, maybe turn your head to the right. And again, just focus on your breath flow. Okay, let's come back to the center of our backs and switch your legs. So now you'll bring your left ankle to cross over your right thigh, flex the left foot, and then bring your left hand just to gently press your left thigh away from you, starting to activate a deeper stretch. Now, if this is really hitting the spot, stay here. Or if you'd like to try something a little more intense, you can reach for your right thigh with both hands and draw your legs towards you. And if you'd like to try adding just a mild hamstring stretch to your right leg, you could straighten the right foot to the sky, keeping that ankle flexed. And then we'll return our right foot to the floor. And let's drop our legs to the right. So your left foot finds the floor on your right side. And spread your arms wide, look to the left. And again, just focus on deep breaths. Good, come back to the center of your mat, uncrossing your legs. And then bring your knees in towards you. Separate your knees so they reach toward your armpits. And then if this is accessible to you, reach for the outer edges of your feet for your happy baby. The soles of the feet face the sky. We'll find a little stretch here. You can sway side to side. You could stay still. It's up to you. Just listen to what feels really nice in this moment. And then release your feet, crossing your ankles. Hold the back of your thighs. We'll rock and roll. Keep it small. Take a few, maybe 4 or 5, before you let your momentum carry you all the way up. And then once you're up, we will swing our legs around behind us for tabletop, which is hands and knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Draw your belly button in and up. We'll inhale your heart forward, cow pose, draw your shoulders back, look forward, let your core drop. Exhale, round your back to the sky, drop your head for cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Here's your movement pattern. You can move at your own pace, but be mindful of breath. Take deep, steady breaths in and out. And use the full length of your breath to find your way into each pose. Good, we'll flow through just another 2 or 3 times, really finding enjoyment. This movement pattern can feel so good. Okay, as you finish the round you're on, finishing with your cat spine, gently bring your knees a little bit wider and sit back on your heels for child's pose. So we'll walk our arms forward and bring our foreheads to the mat, relaxing to the child's pose. Just notice how your body feels as you breathe deeply. Are you feeling tender anywhere? Do you need to honor that during the practice? Are you feeling limber and ready for a challenging sequence? Observe, take note without any judgment. From day to day, our bodies will feel different and have different requests of us. Just observe and honor what you discover. Okay, we're going to exit child's pose. Bring your knees back to facing forward And tuck your toes. We're going to stretch our toes. So once they're tucked, you may find you need to reach back and make sure the bottoms of your toes are contacting the mat. We'll walk our hands back and bring ourselves as upright as we can without too much strain. And keep your shoulders relaxed. Stay attuned to breath. This is very intense. We won't be here long. Good, now we'll go ahead and walk our hands back to the top of the mat, back through tabletop. And let's gently kick our feet into the mat. So saying, you're done feet with that stretch. Here's a little relief. And make sure you have a good grip under your hands and bring yourself to downward facing dog. Staying soft through your knees, maybe even deeply bending your knees. Our priority is a long spine, which tight hamstrings can stand in the way of. Check in with your body. See if it's craving some movement, such as pedaling out your knees, bending and straightening both knees, swaying your hips. Just explore some gentle little wiggles and movements here that help you feel grounded and centered in this pose, that help you feel really prepared for it. Let's inhale and lift our right foot to the sky, three-legged dog. And then we'll step our right foot between our hands. Gently lower your back knee, untuck your toes, and let's find a deep stretch here. So I'm going to keep my fingertips on the floor and shift my hips forward enough to feel a pretty deep hip flexor challenge. Square your hips, drawing your right hip back. Keep your spine long and breathe through the shape. Tuck your toes. And now lift your back knee to runner's lunge. This is another version of a stretch. Now you'll probably feel it in the right hip more. And we're going to create some momentum. So start to rock off your back foot because we're taking a big step forward to a forward fold at the top of our mats. Again, keep your knees gently bent. Let's reach for opposite biceps and rock or sway our upper body side to side a few times. Bring your palms to your shins. Inhale, lift to a flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise up to stand, reaching up for the sky. And exhale, lower your hands. Okay, you can stay where you are. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little better. Step your right foot in front of the left. It's so that your feet are making an X. You can bring your hands to your hips, tone your core. We're going to just warm up our side bodies. So we'll gently side bend to the left and side bend to the right. And that's one time through. We're going to do this 5 times. Just exploring where we hit that stretch, where we find that challenge. It can be a good balance challenge also. Sometimes I feel a little wobbly when I do this. And that's okay, it's a good challenge. Okay, uncross your feet. Inhale, reach up for the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, bring your hands down, walk your feet back, finding downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot to the sky. And then we'll exhale, take that big step forward. Gently lower your back knee, untucking your toes. And shift your hips forward enough to feel a pretty deep stretch while keeping your spine long. And stay in the breath. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee up, finding runner's lunge, another really powerful stretch. Now we're going to create momentum, rocking over that back foot, and then taking that big step forward to your forward fold. Keep your knees nicely bent, reach for your opposite arms and sway side to side for ragdoll. Bring your hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up for the sky, standing tall. And exhale, lower your hands. Okay, we have the same side body stretch, but this time our left foot steps in front and across the right. Find your low hips. And we'll do this 5 times. So side bend to the left, side bend to the right. There's 1. Now you have 4 more. And getting those sides nice and warmed up. Good, okay, uncross your legs. Let's bring the right knee up and out for tree pose, placing your foot anywhere except your knee. It shouldn't touch any part of your knee. And find your favorite arm variation. That could be hands at heart. That could be arms reaching up. It's up to you. And look at something that doesn't move to work on that balance. And be patient with it. If you step out, bring yourself back in. You're doing great. And let's gently bring ourselves out. Standing on the right foot, give your left a good shake. Shake it off. And then bring your knee up and place your left foot for tree. Find your favorite arm variation. Look at something that is unmoving. Stay with it just a little longer. You're doing great. And let's step down. Give your right foot a good shake. Shake it off. Shake, shake. Nice work. And then we can rock our upper body side to side. Again, just shaking that off. Putting it behind us. So we're ready for a different kind of challenge. Okay, good job. If you stepped away from the top of your mat, come on back. And then we'll inhale, reach up for the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, lower your back knee. We're back at anjaneyasana. Untuck your back toes and shift your hips forward into a deep stretch. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee to runner's lunge. And then let's bring our hands off the mat and reach them for the sky for our crescent lunge. Standing tall, challenging our bodies. Take your left wrist and draw your left wrist to the right side for a side bend. Look toward the sky. And then switch sides. Take your right wrist, draw it to the left for a side bend. Reach back up and then plant your hands, stepping to downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale your left foot to the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward. Bring the back knee down, untuck your toes, and shift your hips forward to that deep stretch. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee to your runner's lunge. And then we'll bring our hands to the sky for our crescent lunge. Keep your back heel lifted up. Take your right wrist, draw it to your left side for a side bend. Look toward the sky. Switch sides. Take your left wrist, draw it to the right for a side bend. Look up. Release your wrist to crescent. And then bring your hands back down for your downward facing dog. You're doing great. Take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale your right foot up to the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward. Back heel is up. Bring your back knee down now. Untuck your toes, shift your hips forward enough to feel that deep anjaneyasana stretch. You may be sensing a theme to our class, some big stretches today. Now tuck your toes, For runner's lunge, lift your back knee up. Bring your hands to the sky for your crescent lunge. Take your left wrist, side bend to the right, look toward the sky. And switch sides, take your right wrist, side bend to the left, look toward the sky. Release back to crescent lunge, but then we'll drop our back heel and open up for warrior two. Bring your wrist to shoulder height, reaching wide, relaxing shoulders, look past your right hand. You're doing so well. Okay, windmill your hands down, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot to the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward. Bring your back knee down gently, untuck your toes, and shift your hips forward to that deep stretch, an anjaneyasana. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee to runner's lunge. And then rise to crescent lunge, hands to the sky. Take your right wrist, side bend to the left, look up. And then take your left wrist, side bend to the right, look up. Come back to crescent lunge. Bring your back heel down, open up to warrior two. Wrist finds shoulder height, shoulders relax, gaze past your left fingers. And then let's windmill our hands down for downward facing dog. And stretching through your spine. Inhale your right foot to the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward. Bring the back knee down, untuck your toes. And shift your hips forward to the anjaneyasana stretch. Tuck your toes, lift your knee to runner's lunge. Rise up for your crescent lunge. Take your right wrist, side bend to the left, looking up. And take your left wrist, side bend to the right, looking up. Come back to crescent. Drop your back heel, open up for warrior two. Flip your front palm, Reverse your warrior. Stretch your right side. Look toward the sky. And let's find side angle. Bring your right forearm to your thigh and sweep your left arm forward. And check in with your shoulders. We want the right shoulder to draw back and then the left shoulder to stack. So rolling that left shoulder up and back, look toward the sky. It's a big, deep stretch happening here as you are aware. Windmill your hands down to the mat, stepping to your downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot to the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward, dropping the back knee down very gently, untucking the toes. Shift your hips forward to your deep anjaneyasana stretch. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee to runner's lunge. Rise to crescent lunge, hands to the sky. Take your right wrist, side bend to the left. Take your left wrist, side bend to the right. Come back through crescent. Bring your back heel down. Open up to warrior two. Flip your left hand, reverse your warrior, look toward the sky. And bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Stretch the right arm forward and check in with your shoulders. Draw the left shoulder back. Stack the right shoulder so the right shoulder lifts up and back. Look toward the sky under your arm. And find your way to your downward facing dog. Let's bring our knees wide down to the mat for child's pose. Sit back to your heels and relax, taking some deep breaths. Interlace your fingers. We'll shift to forearm plank. So my shoulders should be right over my elbows. And we'll walk our feet back, creating a long line from shoulders to heels. Forearm plank. Breathe. And let's come down to the mat. belly down. And prop yourself on your forearms for Sphinx pose. Hug your shoulders back. Lift your belly button away from the floor. Lift your gaze. Here's an option that can feel really nice in your low back. Take your left knee and slide it up by your left hip, keeping the inner edge of your foot to the floor and keeping your foot flat. Make sure you're maintaining that core engagement. And then slide your leg back to lengthen. Now here's your chance to do the other side. If this feels good, draw your right knee up by your right outer hip, keeping the right foot flat. And send your leg back behind you. And this is going to be our last back bend here. If you would like to try seal, press through the top of your feet, press through your hands, straighten your elbows, lifting your heart even higher. But if that doesn't feel great, stay in your Sphinx pose. And then let's come down and rest. Bring your hands to stacked. Rest your forehead on your hands and just relax. That was a long time spent back bending. Breathe relief into your shoulders and all parts of your body. You might enjoy bending your knees and rocking your feet side to side in a windshield wiper pattern. Good. And then we will start to press away from the floor, bringing ourselves up very gently. Now might be a good chance for a water break if you need one. And we're coming to seated. We're going to bring both knees to bent. I want you to bring your right leg in front of you and tuck your left leg back. And then we'll walk our hands to the right, starting to find a twist through our spines. And then we can lower down to rest on forearms, pillowing our forehead on our arms for a fallen deer twist. If you have a big pillow, you can put that under your heart, and that can make this pose a restorative pose, which can be very nice also. And let's make our way out so we can switch sides. As you come up, we'll bring our left leg in front of us, and tuck the right leg back. Both knees are bent to 90. And then we'll walk our hands to the left to lengthen and stretch our backs for a few moments here. And then as you feel ready, we can bring our forearms down, stacking our wrists or hands to create a space to rest our foreheads. Or if you have a nice blanket, or a big thick pillow, you could slide that under you. Okay, we're going to come out and make our way to reclined on our backs. With our knees bent. Hug your right knee in towards your chest, hugging the knee in gently. And then send your right foot to the sky, flexing your ankle and reaching somewhere on your leg to draw it towards you for a stretch. Bend your knee, Catch the outer edge of your foot for half happy baby. Extend your foot back to the sky. One last little pause in a hamstring stretch. And then replace your foot to the floor. We'll switch sides. Hug your left knee in towards you, giving it a little squeeze. Reach the sole of your foot to the sky, flexed foot, drawing your leg towards you, stretching your hamstring. Bend your knee, catch the outer edge of your foot for half happy baby. And send your foot back to the sky. One last little hamstring stretch. Release your foot. And let's come into our Shavasana. Now, if you need any other little wiggles or stretches first, go ahead and take those. And when you're ready, join me in a comfortable and deep breath. You're ready to start your exit from Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your wrists and ankles. Take a full body stretch. And bring your knees in towards you. Roll to one side and just pause for a moment, resting on your side. Now bring yourself to seated. Closing your eyes, bringing your hands to heart center. Take a few deep centering breaths, noticing how your body feels post-practice. Lift your thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this practice benefited you in many ways. See you soon.